Pay attention, you bastards.
So listen, amazing verses. Let me start like that. It was an amazing verses overall. To see two crews go head to head, that everybody, at least I thought, you know what I'm saying, it was beef. It was smoke in the streets, you know what I'm saying? At least I thought that. You know what I'm saying? When I remember coming up, you would say to yourself like, yo, why Master P and why, you know what I mean, like Birdman, why they don't link like that? Why they don't come and do like you know what I'm saying, a collabs and stuff like that? Why I don't do features and stuff with, you know, these two biggest crews from New Orleans? You know, I would always think that when I was a kid, right? And thinking that when you was a kid and finally growing up and saying, damn, they finally get on the stage together. They finally are gonna do some shit together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought it was an exciting moment. Overall, like I said, it was amazing. Overall, to see them on stage together, it was amazing. And they said it was the biggest verses of all time. You know what I'm saying? But it's a couple things I didn't like. I'm gonna be honest. There was a couple things I'm like, nah, y'all didn't have to do that like that. It could have been done way better. It could have been smoother. It could have been. I wasn't feeling that. Now, first and foremost, I feel like Birdman was doing too much. And I feel like seeing the verses and seeing multiple people get up there, different coasts, different crews, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see how certain people act when it comes to battle, right? What's supposed to be technically a battle, which really, even that's up for debate. I feel like you got some people that's like, yo, I look at this as a celebration. You know what I'm saying? We coming together for music, for hip hop. We doing our thing, right? And you got some people, to me, that really look at it like a battle. And I feel like those be the negative people. Prime example, if you look at Jeezy and Gucci, when they did their verses, right? It could just be me. Let me know if I'm tripping. When they did their verses, it seemed like Jeezy was on some like, yo, we celebrating hip hop. We celebrating two black men being able to get on stage that had beef, that's able to get on stage and do their thing, and not you know, get at each other. This is a celebration. To me, that's how I looked at Jeezy. Right? Jeezy was coming on some like, yo, I'm trying to do that. Right? Gucci was coming on some, man, nah, man, shit, it's still smoke. I'm just doing it for the bag, basically. I'm just doing it for the bag. I'm doing it so they can know I'm the number one. That's the energy that he brought. Listen, that may not be how he truly feels, but I'm saying that that's the energy. So much so to the point where he got up there and was like, yo, I'm gonna do the diss song talking about how your homie got, you know what I'm saying, got put down because the whole beef we had. To me, why would you even bring that up? Why would you sit there and say to yourself, we two black men, grown men, we talking about in they mid 40s, close to 50, if not 50. You know what I'm saying? Getting up there, celebrating this. We went through stuff in the past. Boom, that should be over. But you got Gucci up there that's like, nah, I'm still holding on to this, and I'm not gonna do nothing on stage knowing that that's what happened. My thing is this: if that's the case, you shouldn't do it. Period. Forget the bag. You should not do it because it could easily go left for one, and also it's just negative, and it gives a negative just look. You know what I mean? As black men, you know what I mean? Like, we can't never just be on some like, all right, bro, put that in the past. It is what it is. Now, I feel like, with that being said, that's what this was to me, right? That's what this, you know, Master P and Birdman situation was, right? I feel like Master P, he came at it like, yo, we celebrating hip hop. We trying to, we trying to do positive things. We might have had beef in the past, but we getting up here and we doing positive things, and we putting the city on. You know what I'm saying? We showing love to the city, New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? We doing our thing. It's just positive, right? I feel like Birdman, starting out, I feel like he was on some positive stuff, but I feel like he also kind of came into it in a negative way to me. But I also think that if you look at all these individuals that I'm talking about, Jeezy and Master P seem like very, very, very positive people, right? They seem like very positive people. They seem like they grown up. I was in the streets when I was younger. I did my thing, but I'm grown. That's how I look at them. Gucci and Birdman, I don't look at them like that. Now I look at Gucci more grown up than Birdman, but I look at both of them kind of in the same light, and that's kind of, to me, what this was putting out. It's like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Why are you getting up here acting like that? He getting up there just on some real, just, to me, it was just a little too much negative energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I started this shit. I started this shit. I started the shining and the face tattoos. I started, and he like, bro, like, you did start that. You right. But I started something over here on my side. You know what I'm saying? Even at the end of the verses, how they gave a mic to Birdman, and instead of saying everything, hey man, we did this for hip hop, man, we doing our thing, this and that, shout out so and so, this and that, he gets on there and it's like, man, but I don't mess with this nigga, I don't mess with him, he a bitch. Like, bro, you were 50, nigga. Matter of fact, you're probably older than 50. You probably damn near 60, nigga. Damn near 60. People think it's cool to be 40, 50, 60 and still, like, bro, you're not 20, my nigga. You're not. It don't matter how much money you getting. You're not 20, big fella. Like, you still trying to act like, oh, nigga, well, he's a bitch. Like, bro, you look like a cornball. Now, again, it'll be people that get on here and say, well, he got the money, that don't make you cool. Because you got some money don't make you a cool nigga, a solid nigga. That don't make you, you know what I'm saying? It don't mean that you can't do no wrong because you got some paper. That don't mean nothing. That mean that you were good in business. You know what I'm saying? Or you scheme to get you where you at. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he schemed. I think he's good in business, but I do think that don't add up to that. You know what I'm saying? That was a positive moment. You know what I'm saying? To get up there and do all of that, to me, it was just, again, you doing too much. You could have been like, hey, I ain't even gonna talk about old boy. Or not said nothing at all. You ain't had to say nothing. But you choose to say something. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it was kind of like, and then, last but not least, I do feel that they should have brought Wayne out. I don't know about y'all. Let me know in the comments. I don't know about y'all. But I was waiting on Wayne to come out. I low-key fast-forwarded through a lot of it to see if Wayne was going to come out. Or at least Drake or somebody. Like, I know it's Cash Money and No Limit. I get it. They're not Cash Money. But, come on, bro. That's at least Nicki. Like, we was waiting on that. I don't know about y'all. Like I said, I was waiting on that. I feel like you should. How you don't bring Lil Wayne, Drake, or Nicki? Come on now. Like, how you don't do that? To me, it's like, at least close the show with them. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. It's No Limit and Cash Money. Again, not to be repetitive. I get it. I understand. But that's Cash Money. That's under the umbrella of Cash Money. You know what I'm saying? Just same way they should have brought out Romeo and had Romeo. I mean, No Limit did bring out Romeo, but had him do a song. That would have been cool. You know what I'm saying? But, at the end of the day, let me know how y'all feel about it. Outside of the negativity, I do feel like it was great to see two heavy hitters, you know what I'm saying, from the South get on stage together that we've never seen them on stage, you know what I'm saying, being able to just celebrate hip hop. I think that was more than anything, that was dope. all the other negative shit that Birdman was doing, you know what I'm saying, is that's bogus to me. You took a moment that was positive, you made it negative, the same exact way that Gucci did, the same exact way. You know what I'm saying? Jeezy up there as a grown man. Hey, I let it go. This and that. We decided to do this, and Gucci and Jeezy even said it, bro. If we was gonna do that, why even do it? And he said it on stage. If we was gonna do that, why even do it? What's the point of you getting on stage and coming out your way? And we don't need the money. Let's keep it 1,000. We don't need the money like that. Let's keep it real. We both multi-millionaires. We both got property. We both got businesses. We both, you know what I'm saying, got hit records. We don't need the money like that. So if you gonna get on there and act goofy, so it's the same thing in this case. It's like, bro, we both don't need the money. Birdman nor Master P needs the money like that. You know what I'm saying? So to get on there and do the extras is like, come on, bro. Like, you like, come on, my nigga. Like, but overall, I just feel like Birdman need to grow up. Like, bro, like, come on, man. We love you. You know what I'm saying? You Birdman. Like, come on. That history. Wayne, Nicki. You know what I'm saying? Cash Money, Drake. Like, you could say Wayne, Nicki, and Drake. Boom. That's the end of discussion. But you got so much legacy and so much, you know, greatness under the belt, under the umbrella of Cash Money, that it's like, bro, like, you still, I guess he just being him. That's him. I don't know. But I just look at it like, bro, it's cornball shit. When do you grow up? When do you grow up and say, you know what? I am about 60. But I guess some people never grow up. I don't know, man. But at the end of the day, man, despite all of that, shout out Birdman, shout out Cash Money, shout out Master P, shout out No Limit. Amazing thing to see. Amazing thing to see. You know what I'm saying? Shout out hip hop. You know what I'm saying? As always, man, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. I'm going to catch you on the next one.